Guys, to game number 2 for the Dota 2 Champions League Season 6. I'm Egad, I'll be your caster, and joining me here is going to be the wonderful Mott Pax. And what a first game from New Team. Honestly, that was really good. Yoku getting that superb counter-axe play to the Broodmama.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah, that draft certainly worked out, and then they executed well. So that's kind of the important thing when you're going to be doing your counter-pick drafts, but they got both the boxes checked off. So they'll net one more win in the bag. And now 5JuNGz, you know, they gotta look to answer back here. They're gonna lose their Jerax Lena, so that's already a little bit of a shot. But we do have the Gyrocopter, the Clockwork, and the Shadow Fiend, pretty popular for Fata. So something they have opened up with before. Unfortunately, there's no SF though. So there is also the Tusk SF though. Plenty of options here. That you can think of that would jump right to the mind doing these guys?
PL. I don't know. I mean, PL could work, honestly, but first pick, supports, Tusk, yeah, Tusk makes the most sense. Winter Wyvern and Earthshaker being banned out is a lot of hate towards the fact that New Team do not want to play against said heroes, and you know what? Darkseer's gonna be the first pick, and there's the PL, okay.
Dude, too good. Look at you.
I'm getting better at this. I mean, it's like 4 heroes that you normally look at to start the picks anyway.
I'm pretty surprised, honestly. I'm not a big fan of the PL and the 1-2. I don't feel like he's a strong enough hero to warrant that currently. Especially, like, now 5JuNGz basically means they're going to be banning out Ember Spirit and probably any mage.
Do they just take the Gyro here?
Well, if New Team doesn't take it, they can guarantee that it's going to be Ember Spirit Gyro banned by 5JuNGz, and you can work around that, but they'll take it themselves. So.
Yeah, I was saying, doesn't New Team just take Gyro
here?
No,
yeah.
Interesting. I mean, they don't give away any of the supports that they could possibly want. I mean, now New Team are probably going to have 4 support bans. You get rid of Rubik, get rid of possibly Dazzle. Dazzle PL's stupidly annoying to deal with. You give him the Grave, and then he just, doppelgangers out, and he gets away.
Yeah, same way, like, you can doppelganger on top and do Shadow Wave, too.
Really? Really? A Quap?
I mean, it's a pretty solid mid for Fata, but pretty good up against Gyrocopter too, because he's HP pool.
Yeah.
And he usually gets like an early BKB. And actually, they're gonna take out the storm this time, so not looking to deal with that. Assuming that it might not be a mid lane Lena, but interesting. About Yoku, they banned out his Dear Earthshaker, his team backstab.
Maybe he'll just go straight into Axe. Maybe he doesn't even care if it's a Brood matchup. Maybe he'll be like, I don't care if PL illusions take all my mana.
I just had a lot of fun last game. I just want to play him again. You guys care? No? Okay.
And at that point, things get a little rough because PL versus Axe is a horrible story of mana deceit and lots of troubles and getting off spells and never running away, really.
His other big one is the Spearbreaker. He already has 5 games. Well, or their team has picked it 5 times in their 9 total games.
Wow.
Oh no,
what's
10
the win
after
percentage?
last game. So, let's see. They've lost. Actually, not too good. Games. They're about 50. They're sitting 2 and 3 with it.
Okay.
Young's still gonna give it a little bit of respect and give it the ban out anyway, though.
Bane. Alright, here's the wonderful stats. Bane. I mean, he's got everything, like 22s across the board, isn't it, or something like that? A great dueler, sleep, negating a spell, ulti. So good. He's got pure damage that can just chunk away at all those high armor targets and low health targets. Like
he's the Huskar safe word, too.
Yeah.
Get away. No Huskar picks, please. They already have the PL though, so unlikely.
Mid Huskar?
Never be too careful these days. You never know who's gonna drop a Huskar on you in the middle of the draft. One thing I really like with Bane is some sort of a global strategy. So we've seen like heroes that go for early bots or
IO?
Heroes that IO as well. It's another good one. So you kind of end up with this smoked up roaming around Bane who will nightmare someone and then the team kills. Another good reason to pick Spearbreaker as well, but that won't be an option here. Let's see if they've paired it up with anything in the past here. Looks like they've been using the Spearbreaker. Actually, their exact lineup in a previous game was Spearbreaker and It would have been a Tusk left over, so that's now been taken away. Sure, they would have loved that.
Wouldn't be too bad.
Actually,
Alright.
man, they pick a lot of Bane. Also done some Slark play too.
Slark Bane lane's actually pretty annoying to deal with because you get slapped and you're immediately pounced and you're taking a lot of damage and it's just like, you're dead. So, yeah, you gotta keep an eye out for it. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like old Lina, like Shadow Demon lanes where you just like disrupt and get LSAs, but here's a cool pick. It's gonna be Beastmaster picked up for, this is gonna be Fada?
Yeah, that's his like his #1 hero. Pretty sure it's his most played. He definitely is the most. He used to get respect, and even like last patch, I would see some respect bans. Even earlier this patch, he's gotten respect bans on that hero. I don't know. There's just something about the way that he uses it, the mobility. He's definitely able to get a lot of kills for his game throughout the or for his team throughout the mid game. And right here, I like actually just the SF. Honestly, pretty relatively tanky. You can build into something like the Scotty. You get the Nightmare into Requiem's pretty good. Bane able to hold 2 people in place. So nice little combination that you can. Plenty of options here.
Yeah, there's tons and tons. The off-lane pick, the mid pick, potentially to come out.
There's still Ember.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Safe lane, Ember, mid gyro. Maybe mid Ember. Who knows? After seeing the Beastmaster, they know that Fada's gonna be picking it up, and this is a pretty heavy melee lineup. Techies sounds great here, but Hawk scouting with Gem is always pretty annoying. So.
Oh, nice.
Bloodseeker, okay. Not bad.
Alright, so in total games of Beastmaster all time, second highest person is Zhao 8 at 43, and then the first highest person is Fata at 69. So, he is the guy. Actually, Meg played it 20 times last patch, though, which is absurd. Not many people playing it last patch, and he ended up 15 and 6. Or, sorry, 21 times last patch. Still impressive, and the only other people that were really running it was, this patch. Skylark from They Were London Conspiracy, they would run an Invoker combination.
Yeah,
and use the roar and everything like that. That was pretty comical.
They stomped EG with that in that best of 1 in MLG, didn't they?
Yeah, that's how EG got eliminated.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. And I saw that, I was like, okay. But there's an Undying and a Dazzle ban, and new team 1-2-3. This is looking okay for them. The Bloodseeker though can get overwhelmed by the PL later on in the game, which is where the PL needs to, not the PL, the Bloodseeker needs to like destroy his early game with this Midas. Midasing Boars, Midasing Hawks, who knows with a Midas, just everything. Imagine you can Midas Sigil. Pretty broken.
5 seconds remaining.
You should work at Valve, man. You got some ideas.
Midas Tombstone. Midas Towers.
Yeah. I might actually see a decent comeback, but looking at this last pick, it all depends on the. Let's see, Tusk. So you can go with any sort of the 5th position. Dazzle would have been very nice, as I mentioned earlier. Honestly, Crystal Maiden's pretty good with this lineup. Works well. Vacuum works pretty well. With Beastmaster, I'm trying to think of any other one. Disruptor might be the pick here too.
Yeah, Glimpse seems okay here if like Bloodseeker just runs at you, but CM, that's a squishy pick, but one that can work.
Yeah,
but once Bloodseeker has his blade mail, he stands in your storm and you kill yourself.
The reason it was the first one that came to my mind is simply because the way that it interacts with Darkseer and Tusk and Beastmaster. Wow, okay, that's pretty sweet. Well, we'll get into that in a minute, but the reason why it's good is because they all struggle a little bit in the early stages with mana, and if you can keep that regen up on something like Roaming Tusk, it is so good. Like, he never has to go home. But Treant Protector, so Goblak. I mean, what can you Goblak? Man, Goblak's like, you know what? We're up 1 game. I just feel like playing Treant, so I'm just gonna pick Treant, and you know that's. Yeah, here we are.
Well, I'm kind of shocked. That's going to be fun to watch. This is game 2 of the D2CL Season 6 in partner with Twitch and EBG and G2A and HyperX and all those wonderful people. So let's hope that this game doesn't fail to disappoint. Maybe we'll get a game 3. Who knows? Treant Protector winning. That's not too common these days. So there's a lot of work to be had with this one. You can doppelganger out of the
I haven't played New PL with a Treant in the game, to be frank. Well, you can't use blinking spells out of it, so I'm gonna guess no. But you know what? It's Doppelganger. It does a lot of things. Well, you can't doppelganger out of like frostbite, so no, you can't. I'm gonna say you can't. Anyway, I'll let you take a guess here.
I guess I'm
most games on Train Protector. Who's higher, Goblak or PPD?
Oh, why you gotta do this to me? I'm gonna go with PPD.
PPD's at 54 games. Goblak will now be at 96.
Oh, all right.
But he played a lot of Tree. It was that era of the... He pioneered Outworld Devourer and Weaver with the Train Protector, diving towers and protecting the OD in the mid lane, and made him a lot more viable. That was kind of like the whole Goblak thing. So he got a couple stats thanks to that.
That's cool. All right. All right, looks like the Connect is back, and we're gonna get away with game number 2. I want to look at the effigies, but whatever. So we get ourselves a Bane tree. Not the most aggressive roaming supports, or roaming at all, maybe just the Bane, but they're gonna have their hands full, and the tree armor is gonna be pretty important. The tree armor is gonna be the best thing at countering like pushes and stuff, but PL Illusions will start to tear through that later on in the game. But we'll see. We'll see. If he can get to an Ag's point, maybe he goes Midas or something, and then we get the Eyes of the Forest, which you don't get to see all too often, but is a really cool mechanic.
Oh, it's so good. It's one of those things that just makes such a cool game, is that about all the effort that we're going to creating that and getting that all coded into the game, and it's on one hero who no one ever plays. Only if you buy a certain item. I just got so sick. Like,
and is there gonna be a fight for the rune? Kind of feels like it is.
Yeah, because you get Iron Shell, man. It's so good. Look at this. What's the damage on this now? Doing damage to nearby enemies. Okay. The 30 damage per second. Significant.
Oh, good shards. Oh, actually blocks no fear. Oh, no. They're not gonna go for it? Okay.
The battle begins.
And Fada didn't level boar or anything. It looks like he leveled axes. Yeah, he leveled axes. Okay. A little bit of farm guaranteed in his landing in Selena.
That Beastmaster bounty noise. It's one of the best ones in the game. It's got to be the best one in the game.
What does he say?
I can't even do it. It honestly, it just sounds like. That's all it sounds like. Like, it's not even words. Great.
He's blowing his own horn to start the game.
I don't even know. It sounds like he's like kind of half mumbling, drunkenly yelling bounty. But anyway. This is kind of an interesting lane though. Wow, getting caught by the LZ, that's pretty bill actually.
It is awful for the Beastmaster. Yeah, the abusive range, it's just kind of like how Sumail will play Lina. He'll walk at you and right-click you no matter what and just drop LSAs. He doesn't care if he misses last hits. You're using all your regen dealing with these last clicks, these right clicks. It's actually insane.
Yoko already doing a pretty stellar job here. Make sure he doesn't miss any of these. But I don't know, like they obviously knew this was coming. Or it was certainly an option. At least they'll have the bottle already thanks to that bounty rune.
And just a lot of uninterrupted farming for Yoku now. Like, set up all these nice last hits. He's gonna miss one, it looks like. I like keeping track of when players miss last hits, because it makes me feel like I need to work on more stuff. So, I mean, they went for Tri versus Duo lane, it looks like, up here. The CM I haven't seen, which I believe she's jungling for a little bit. The Bloodseeker is going to have no trouble against this Darkseer. Probably one of the better matchups ever against the Darkseer, just because of Blood Rage. And
yeah,
it'll be a while.
I think it takes a couple times to deal with the solo Darkseer. It's very frustrating as a Darkseer player because you really have no burst that's able to capitalize on the fact that he's dropping low right before he kills the creep, and it's also very hard to deny him. So there's a wrap here from Kuroki, and this might be one way to actually save the lane. Oh, he's got double boars up right now too. He's dead.
Oh, axes. It's gonna be Frostbite and first blood gonna come out from the Fada. Great gank from Kuro.
So huge.
Double boars.
And he also, I don't believe he was smoked for that. So
no, he
that's
just walked
also
up.
Quite a bit of value because now they know there's no wards there.
Radiant's top tower is under
so he doesn't need to drop a sentry or anything like that, and I mean he'll get a deep ward in the jungle here, and maybe even just take some of the camps. What's he doing here? Gonna drop a Frostbite? There we go. Interesting way to pull that, I guess. I've never really seen people do it like that, but he'll get the XP, he'll get the gold, and he'll be close to level 3.
He just wants to be as close as the exit ramp as possible.
Just in case. And now does he go for FN? Possibly just diving behind the tower with double ion shells up right now. FN has to be very careful. He blood rages himself too. Oh, the damage is too much. FN getting dove underneath this tower. It looks like he is going to drop. Ion shell, surge. Oh, the tree armor? He's going to cut his way through maybe? No, he's dead. Nice. Blood play by mind control.
Yeah, we've seen this a couple times. You know, the whole Treant armor is not too good when you're being dove by a blood area at Darkseer. It's pretty much one here in the game that will basically do nothing for you. And I was just noticing it's a little interesting that we have Sadoy on the gyrocopter and FN playing the speaker, so maybe expecting a little bit more farm there, I guess, but Sadoy's in a little bit of trouble if he hits some ice shards. Oh, nice nightmare.
The snowball comes out though, they're going to use that bit of pure damage, but the Phantom Lance is out, and now JuNGz has to get away from this. He's spotted up by the Blood Sense, and he eats the tree. One right click is all that is needed for this kill. Goblock gets it. Oh, he turned around for the shards to try to get Matoma Man a kill. Now the tree armor coming into full effect. If he wanted to, he can give one last punch before he died. He should have tried to man up there, but now No Fear using those stats of the Bane, trying to outduel APL, and it looks like he's winning this one. He's going to be able to do it.
FN died bottom again. Crystal Maiden.
Oh, wow.
Kroki was still sitting in the trees hiding. Flies on it once again.
And, okay, what do you think of this? He's going for the Aura build opposed to either Nova or Frostbite. I don't know if Nova's the more common one over the Frostbite.
Yeah, I would go Aura this game. Like, it's actually absurd. Like, look at... Well, I guess Tusk died, so you won't, it's harder to tell, but the reason Coddle PL is so good is because Spirit Lance is ridiculous for how much damage you get, like 150 damage. I mean, we've all had this scenario. You just get pushed completely out of lane. And now if you look at his mana pool, 7 without even having his Bassi up yet.
He'll have like 4 or something when he have Bassi. That's gonna be crazy.
So ridiculous. Every 30 seconds you throw out a Spirit Lance.
Damn. Oh, and now they're looking to kill using that regen, like we just said. Sadoy, he's dead. Goodbye, friend. This is the 5JuNGz we're used to seeing here. Complete domination of lanes.
Yeah, it's unreal. And now you look at JuNGz, who is your poverty Tusk, and look at his mana pool.
Take him back up.
Can dive again.
They just killed Goblock, who was trying to defend past this little tree area where they cut it down. So, tree armor won't save you there. He doesn't have any point in the guys or anything like that, and he just falls. So every lane is won so far for 5JuNGz, and now No Fear is dead. Oh, he tries to eat some of that health back. The Iron Shell's still doing some damage. They take away the sleep, and that's going to work out perfectly, as now Mind Control surging up, going to be able to get this last right kick for the kill, or just chasing down with Iron Shell. Spirit, or Tree Armor, not going to save him. The Mind Control just TP's out. Meanwhile, okay, first kill for FN, possibly going to come out. Yep, Curl's dead. Okay. A little bit of a recovery, but still, this is a bottled Darkseer.
Yeah, I guess just looking for a little bit of HP regeneration. Soul Ring.
Sadoy's dead.
Yeah, Sadoy is dead. I'm just taking a look too. In from.
Oh, he's got blind? Okay. Tree armor too. He's fine. He's fine. It looks like. Oh, they set the wrong target. Doesn't matter. They can't kill the PL anyway. I get too excited.
Yeah, but usually you go for the soul, right? But usually end up really. Wow, again, man, we got all kinds of fights going on. Look, I'm staying on the other side of the wall when he's ruptured. Oh, he's gonna search. Oh, he missed it. No.
He missed the back.
Tried to Iron Shell. I thought he tried to Iron Shell the illusion, but maybe he already. Oh no, that was an old Iron Shell on the creep. It was the surge he was casting.
Had he surged that illusion, he would have got the kill.
Oh, he's gonna get it now.
He's gonna try to. Oh no, he's not. Does the illusion get thirst? No, it doesn't. Okay. That'd be pretty broken if it did.
Yeah, no, it'd just be the surge, I suppose. Yeah, but, you know, Bottle lets you stay high HP. Soul Ring, you end up at like 300 HP sitting in lane all the time. Can't really do that against a Bloodseeker.
Trying to get a kill on Matoma Man, it looks like. Fear, the doppelganger's out. They're still diving. They gotta be careful with this. These shards can easily turn this around. Oh, it traps No Fear and Yoku. They get the snowball in the 2. No Fear in a little bit of damage. He soaks up some Mind Control, eating that rupture right now. Yoku looking for the right clicks, can't get it. He gets baited back, takes some tower shots, gonna eat a lot of damage. Just sleep. Gonna delay it for a little bit longer, but the Iron Shell just ticking away. He still gets tree armor. He's gonna get a rupture actually coming in from FN. The roar's there. Fada TPing. It's just a gangbang going on right now. Everybody's just getting destroyed. New team 1, 2, 3 just get absolutely outplayed, out-rotated by 5JuNGz. This is a complete turnaround from the last game.
Alright. Well. That ends up being 2100 swaps for gold, 375 experience gain. Nobody died. Somehow, Mind Control managed to survive there. I mean, he popped a salve with the Lena projectile flying through the air, so that was pretty played.
Radiant's
Wow.
structures are fortified.
Well, support TP's coming in. They're looking for something with the shards. The gyro got a little bit of space out of that, but I mean, it wasn't that much. He's still at like the Tusk's net worth right now, which is an awful, awful situation. This is why you see him smoking right now, looking to go for a play. Rupture's not up though. Oh, it's up in a second here. They're gonna see the boars. As they keep pushing forward here, they're gonna find the Tusk. Jarak's gonna break it. There it is. And he is dead. He snowballs to the creeps, and doesn't it count the range there? Oh no, it does not.
Nope,
You're invulnerable. Oh, he's gone! What a
Jax is a god.
A monster. Now go black going underneath the guys. They'll be able to get out. The Bane might not be so lucky here. Kuro gonna be able to chase him down. Hits him with the frostbite. They're just not sure of who else is there, so they won't continue this chase. And the top tier 1 to take a little bit of damage.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Interesting. Sidoi also has just been farming down here. He's gonna be very careful. He can't really deal with Iron Shell as well as the Bloodseeker can.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
His net worth, and it's pretty dire. Little top heavy right now.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna see him with the Hawk. Ooh.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, is he going for the max animals? It's so good with the boars now because when you get 2, and that is a lot.
A lot of people top. TP's coming in. Yoku's stunned up by the frostbite. The LSA gets dodged by the doppelganger, and now Fada looking to go for more. He's gonna look for no fear. Does he have to use the roar here? They're gonna slow him up, and I believe the axes would be enough to get the kill here. And nope, pops the stick and to get the silence of the sleep off, but they still keep diving. Yeah, nothing he could do in that situation. And then Sidoi down pocket dove to the tier 3. What? They just went so deep for that kill, and they got it. Okay, this is looking like a 15-minute GG.
Well, I'm sure this feels pretty good after last game.
Yes.
Radiant's
Yes.
top tower has fallen.
What a play. What a play. They got the first tier 1 of the game up top also. Good pushing from Fada. And the rotations this game
for a
is...
blink.
Is he? Ooh.
Sorry, continue. It looks like he's going Necro. Yeah, he bought the Necro instead.
Looking for a heavy push, I guess. You don't use that may give me advantage.
Tower is under attack.
But the rotations have been what are winning the 5JuNGz this game, quite honestly.
Yeah, it seems like their TP scrolls are coming in like 3 seconds before they need them. Time. Like they're always getting those TPs off right when the team are looking to dive in there. So game sense coming out, and actually they just get the sentry in the mid lane spotted out thanks to that invis.
All right, so he
wants them to come back and smoke. Do you see that? He's like, big.
Yep. Yeah. He's like, guys, let's go ganking. Come on. We're going to win this game. We're going to turn it around. Gotta sleep out. Okay, that ended up going on to the boar, which is really nice micro from Fada.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get the flank. The shards are out. They're gonna connect in. They don't know that Globek's there. They have to silence out of the Kuroki possibly. No, the snowball gonna save his life. Meanwhile, they're still diving this tier 1 mid. Matamba man taking so much damage. The rupture on mind control. Aurora has been using a Sidoi. This fight is so spread out that Rocket actually might kill Matamba man. No, he's able to get the doppelganger out. FN so much damage from this thirst passive. They get the Laguna for the kill. There's so many people taking so much damage. FN hitting for a truck ton of damage. What does he look for? Can he go even further? The Necros as well doing a lot of damage. Actually, he killed it while he was raged.
Oh my god. Snowball.
That snowball pulling in everybody. Look at this. Yoki gonna drop down. The silence has been dropped, but it's not gonna do anything. And they survived. It was a catastrophic fight. What just went down?
That snowball
GG.
saved. Yeah.
11-minute GG. Is that the fastest game of this patch?
No, wasn't there like a 9? I don't know. It's gonna be close. I'm calling it 11:32. I'll take a peek. I'll let you guys know. Chat in between.
Well, that does it for game 2. It looks like we're going to a game 3 in under 15 minutes. Not bad. So my prediction was correct for that, and I mean we'll be back, boys. I'm at EGADcast. Joining me here as my co-caster is going to be MottPax. You can find him on Twitter at MottPax, and this is